What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Random Movie Review. Tonight we're going to be talking about Krull. I got my friend Slasher with me. We just got through watching the movie, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. So, what's up, Slasher?
It's Krull time, baby.
It's Krull time. Yes. I ain't seen that movie in so long. But yeah, I love it.
I never watched it before tonight. And
okay, that's right.
While we were watching it, there were certain parts that I said to myself, how the hell did I see this part but not the whole movie?
Right. Now, you might have seen it as a kid,
by the way,
or something like that.
By the way, all right, sorry. Also, thank you for having me here, JJ. Thank you for letting me come through and do this, because this is the type of shit I love to do.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Listen, I've always been the one, because everybody, not everybody, but most of the people in our current circles, like, yo, y'all want to watch a movie? Y'all want to watch this? Whatever. Hey, Bone, what's going on? Great to see you, man. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, what's up, Parrothead?
Parrothead, what's up, man?
How you doing,
Parrothead? Great to see you guys. I like watching TV shows, episodes. I like watching movies. I don't know what you think, man, but I love a show called Ridiculousness. And
Rob
Dyrdek. Yeah. And everybody thinks it's blah, dry bullshit. He's got some funny shit on there. I actually enjoy it. Now, I don't know if you're a fan of it or not, but I actually love it, man. It's comedy, but not. You know what I'm saying? They just search the internet for some fucked up videos. Uh-oh.
Well,
Gaiskar, what's going on, bro? Hey.
Oh, hello. What's up, Basco?
But
Ridiculousness is kind of like Tosh.0, right?
Right. Not really. Imagine a more R-rated Funniest Home Videos.
Kind of like Tosh.0.
See, I've never seen Tosh.0, so I didn't know if they did stuff, if that show was like that or not.
It's kind of along the same lines.
But he brings guests on. They play clips that they found on the internet. People busting their ass, getting sick, getting drunk, partying, fighting, whatever. And it's sometimes funny shit because they try to put it into a situation. Like, you ever had these friends that it's so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Dandelion.
Hello, Dandelion.
What's up, sweetie? But anyway, I like watching this shit, man. I like watching movies and TV. And I've gotten really attached to our older entertainment. Just like Krull, man. No, it's not the best movie in the world by means, but it was made in 1983, and it's got some cheesy effects, but I love this movie.
Well, it's got... all right, well, we could get into what the cheesy effects are later on. Yeah,
but let me ask you this. Overall, give me your overall impression of the movie. Real quick. Just a general overall impression. That's it.
Really, really liked it up until the worst special effects part of the movie. There was, we were watching the movie together, and we were like, I was like, oh, this looks really bad.
Well,
they kept kind of making it look worse, but when they were shooting it from far away, they should have just kept it from far away because when it was far away, it looked awesome. The closer up they got, it was really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, I know. That the special effects of this movie don't hold up at all. because you
Hello,
can tell.
Shifty-gism.
Shifty, what's up, man? What's up, Shifty? Yeah, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Um, but yeah, no, the special effects do not hold up at all. To
Some of
me,
them
it's
do,
just,
though. Some of them did. I will say some of them did.
yeah, but not all.
You know what? I would. All right. Before we go talk about the synopsis of the movie,
Yeah.
I'll say I will give the special effects. They weren't even 50-50. I'll say it's like 60-40.
Okay. All right.
I'd give the special effects 60-40 in favor of, because I you know I like old movies, so
Yeah, 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 and
you know
that's why I
I
figured you would be the perfect partner to do this with.
I prefer practical effects to.
And they built how many sets did you say they built? 18?
All
21?
right,
Something like that?
wait. Before I, all right, don't
No, no, no,
don't
no, don't. I'm not going to
yeah
show that. You just
don't
read
big
that
screen
shit.
it yet. Let's see. I'll scroll up the thing I saw on IMDb. 23 different sets, and I
Yeah,
believe it. And I believe it
yeah.
because
We mentioned it several times to the show, man. They built sets. Everything you've seen, they built, except for the natural landscapes. Even
it
then, when them
wasn't
climbing up the side of the mountain, that was all
it,
built.
it wasn't Asgard in any fucking Marvel movie.
No, no, no. You know, because you watch the movie, you get the idea. Imagine the same movie right now. Okay, get brand new actors, brand new everything. You know, pretty it up some more. Don't change the storyline. By God, don't change the storyline. But imagine that movie today. I think it would be an awesome looking movie. You know, just like with
No, let's not. All right, but I'm not
I
saying
no,
they
I'm
have to
not going. I'm
remake
not.
it. Well,
No, no, I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not going that down that route. I'm just saying, you know, those older
oh,
movies
like
with all those
if
special effects.
you're saying
You
like
know,
if it was made for the first time today, right?
yeah, yeah. Case in point, man. Hopefully, we get to do this movie, The Last Starfighter. Could you
Are
imagine The
you?
Last Starfighter
You know what?
today's CGI?
Okay, there you go. So if you want to do this on the regular, right? Can we watch that
Hey,
movie? I never watched that movie.
you ain't never watched The Last
I've never seen
Starfighter?
that movie. I've never seen that movie.
All right, we'll talk about it
Yep, I've never seen it.
because I own that movie too. We'll talk about it. But yeah, man. Uh, you know, just there's several movies out there, great classic movies like this one that could really do with a special effects overhaul. That's all I'm talking about. It's just updating the special effects, not go back and remake it or not like that with new people. You know, they have the ability to go back and clean this shit up. They did it. Lucas did it with his original three. You know, there is a way to do it. And I believe this movie with some updated special effects would be fucking awesome.
I
But
will
that's just
disagree
my
because we don't need remakes. We don't need to remake Krull. I'm just saying.
no, no, bro. You're not listening to me. This movie
We don't
right
need to
here.
remake any movies. We don't need to remake any
No,
movies. Actually.
this slasher. This movie right here on screen. Go in, remaster it, and change the special effects in it.
Oh, okay. That yes. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They did it with the original Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
It can be
yeah.
done. Like
I mean,
take The Last Starfighter and redo the computer graphics in it.
I guess like for an example, I would like to see is in RoboCop, the way they make Ed 209 walk. Like,
Could you imagine 209 him walking naturally?
yeah. That would be fucking awesome. Yeah.
That would be dope, man.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
would be dope. Because it's kind of like what they did with in the second and third RoboCops. Okay, the second one where he goes after the drug dealer.
Yeah.
You could tell it was stop motion, but imagine that CGI'd in. How fluid it would move.
But what would you
Um,
say with with this movie? What would you say like with
well,
the
first,
special
well,
effects? With the special
with the special
effects,
effects, first off, they could fix the fucking horse scene.
that horse scene. Good God,
Uh,
that
yeah,
horse scene was horrible. That was horrible.
yeah, man. The horse scene, even them, man, the fucking horse scene, dude.
Oh my God! And then
That's what I was talking about. Special effects that don't hold up. That
and then
horse scene just does.
they they went into the flying part where it looked like a rejected scene from the Neverending Story.
Exactly. They could have made that look. They can make that look gorgeous. Actually,
And
show the horses in the sky.
and you know what my other complaint about that was? That scene was so fucking long. That was a long ass scene of them riding those fucking horses.
Well, they were
And
riding a
I love.
thousand leagues. Hey,
I
they were riding a thousand leagues. They can't do it in 20 seconds.
I mean, yeah, but you know,
I'm sorry, I couldn't help that one. I'm sorry.
holy
Ooh,
shit!
I'm sorry. I'm
I
trying to
don't
be
know.
serious here.
I don't wear a watch, but I was looking at my wrist. I was like, holy shit, can this part be over already?
I agree, man. I agree. 100%. I agree, man. Out of all the special effects in that movie, even the sword fighting, with them
Oh yeah,
shooting
with
blue lasers
the
and then
laser
clashing
staff.
red. Yeah,
The
dude.
laser staff. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is like sci-fi medieval crossover.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. But imagine with today's special effects, what that would look like, what that could
Although,
look like.
although they were very light on the sci-fi. It was very light on the sci-fi. It was more
And another,
medieval than sci-fi.
and another scene that would have done it justice when they're running across that bridge with the waterfall in the background and the guards firing at them. Imagine what that could look like today.
Yeah, that rock bridge, right? That rock bridge looked kind of shitty when they were showing it from far away. That too, I kind of forgot.
I'm just saying, the entire scene, them running across, you see the beautiful waterfall in the background, and then you just fucking laser fire coming from everywhere, man. I thought that was cool as shit.
Okay, so would you consider the He-Man franchise medieval sci-fi? I guess you would, right?
Yeah,
probably,
yeah, because
it's probably more medieval sci-fi than this movie was.
yeah. He-Man is still, he's a gladiator type style character, but they got laser blasters and other spaceships and
ships.
Yeah, it's a cross. Yeah, that would be a legitimate cross right there.
All right, so what did this movie start with? It started with
A flying rock.
a flying mountain, not a fucking
flying
rock.
mountain.
It was like
I even told you when the movie started. And yes, that's a flying mountain.
And when it started, it reminded me of the opening scene in Spaceballs.
Yeah, yeah. That because the opening takes for fucking ever, dude.
Oh God, that opening. I mean, yeah, it was cool though. It was cool, like they landed on the planet and crushed the Earth as they land on it. Wait, first of all,
okay, Bone. Hold on, Bone. Yeah, the Dolph Lundgren movie didn't have that special.
I wasn't talking about the movie though. I never saw the movie. I was just talking about more He-Man in general. Like,
no, hold on. I saw that movie, the Masters of the Universe movie. I saw it, and the graphics. Trust me, the graphics were spot on compared to Krull. Trust me. That's another movie I think that didn't age well. But
I've always stayed away from that. I was a little kid He-Man fan, and I stay away from that because I don't know.
Trust me, you might think it's corny, but then again, you might think it's not as bad as everybody's made it sound. That's something you have to make your choice on. I'm not going to force you to watch it.
What everyone told me about it, or what, seeing reviews online about it, because even movies I missed back in the day, I still watch, like, someone on YouTube who wants to review a a movie that's known as like a shitty movie or even a
Hmm.
popular movie that I've missed. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
what the
Like
fuck
this.
was what the fuck was He-Man doing in our time on our planet?
Um,
Why was he not in Eternia
there was a character in there that had this device
and
that
sent him
could,
here?
yeah, yeah, that
Yeah,
opened up some kind of portal or hole or something like that.
yeah. I'm tired of that shit.
Oh man, that movie came out around. I'm gonna go ahead and say and call it the Back to the Future days. That far back, maybe early to mid '90s. Um, and that's what it was about. They came here because of some fucking portal that was open. And I'm gonna tell you what, Skeletor looks like ass.
All
All right,
right, well,
Dolph Lundgren for his build, he's all right as He-Man. I'll give him that one. All right, I'll give him that one. Fucking Skeletor looked like ass. Okay, but Evil Lynn looked hot.
all right. Did they actually make her look like Evil Lynn? Huh?
Kind
they
of,
give
sort
her?
of. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of, sort of. And she looked hot, dude. She looked evil and she was hot looking. Um,
Well, her name is
Tila,
Evil Lynn.
yeah, Tila didn't resemble the character. Man at Arms wore a crappy looking helmet that tried to look like what the cartoon, you know.
All right, but
Um,
all right. In that movie, did you actually get to see these characters, or were they just in Eternia for the first 5 minutes before Dolph Lundgren gets sent through the portal here?
no, it don't happen right at the very beginning, but it's not long into it.
Oh, Meg Foster, she was the one who played Evil Lynn?
Yes. No,
Was she
I don't
Evil
know.
Lynn?
I don't know. I know Meg Foster was in the movie, but there was this young teenage girl in there. I don't know if that was her or not, because I really didn't know. The only person I knew of off the top of my head from that movie is Dolph Lundgren. I couldn't tell
I
you
know
anybody else.
Meg Foster's the I know you saw They Live, Roddy Piper.
No,
You never saw They Live? Oh, okay.
no.
Meg Foster, I think, is the woman who
Hang
sells
on,
out.
I'm about to tell you who she played. Um,
Probably Evil Lynn. I could see her playing Evil Lynn. Now that I see it. Oh yeah, the teenage girl was Courtney Cox.
yeah. Meg Foster was Evil Lynn. Yes.
And it says Shifty says the teenage girl was Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up,
Um,
Mr. CCDV? How you doing, man?
Mr. CCDV, how's it going, man? How you been, bro? We missed you. I'm doing this for Jodie Foster. Okay. If you say so, bro. But yeah, man.
All right. So
All right. Well, let me ask you this. What did you like
All right.
about the movie?
like the first 45 minutes of it. I mean, the first 45 to 55 minutes of it. I'd say that's what I liked about it.
Damn, son. You.
First of all right, they killed my favorite character. They killed my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Because after I told you about the Cyclops, I kind of figured you to take a liking to him. But that's why I didn't say. Well, he dies at the end because that was a crappy way to go. But still, all the most important characters, the ones that are featured throughout the film, die. So you kind of thought it was coming.
I know they do that shit all the time. And yeah, Mr. CCDV, I know that reference. So. The Jodie Foster reference.
So you only like half the movie.
Actually, it was like the last third of the movie.
Okay, you mean the actual fight? You mean where they use the glaive and stuff like that?
All right. All right, wait. We're only 20 minutes into this fucking thing, and we haven't even talked about the movie. So I'll just like.
No, no, I'm just asking general questions before we got into it.
I know. But for anyone who hasn't been up on Krull, Krull is a 1983 science fantasy swashbuckler film. It actually says fantasy swashbuckler film.
Yeah, that's not a combination I've ever heard.
It follows a journey of Prince Colwyn and his group of outlaws on the planet Krull, which Krull is not a character, by the way, which I was always mistaken knowing of this movie, seeing it on the VHS shelf all the time, and not renting it. Krull is the planet, not a person. Good to fucking learn that finally, because I'd have been calling that fucking guy Krull the whole time. And he looks like Benedict Cumberbatch, by the way. All right.
It'd be funny if that was his dad.
All right. His group of outlaws, the planet Krull, to save the future queen, Princess Lissa, from the beast and his constantly teleporting black fortress. His mountain spaceship. This fucking guy's got a mountain spaceship.
And it teleports.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it teleports all over the place. It's pretty cool. And when it lands, it crushes the earth. You see the fucking cracks throughout the earth.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Even for that old of a movie, I thought that looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Like I was saying, not all the special effects were terrible.
Yeah.
So, when did you see this for the first time?
Oh man, I was a teenager, dude. Not even just into teenager. You know, like 13, 14. It came out in 83. No, wait a minute, 83. I was only 11 years old, man.
Did you see it in the theater?
11, 12 years old. No, no. I saw it on HBO or Cinemax, one or the other.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was about 13 or 14 because that's when we first got cable. But I was, when it hit the theaters, I think I was 11 or 12, but I didn't see it until I was like early teens. And I liked it. I fell in love with it. Because I like that type of movie, you know, fantasy style, sci-fi. You know, that was my thing as a kid. I loved it, man. I guess that's why I like talking about what I do on these YouTube streams, because that was my childhood, man. Back then, it wasn't cool to say you like shit like that.
Well, also because you like to talk about stuff that you like as opposed to stuff that you hate.
Exactly, man. You know, it was not cool to be a nerd back then. Okay, you got picked on, you got bullied. Everything you see in the movies today is true. Some not so nice, some very not nice. It's all true, man, and you just didn't talk about it. If you liked it, you did it quietly, secretly, in your own little corners. That was all true. But at least where I'm from, anyway. This movie here, it was one of the movies, just like, you know, Star Wars, just like Back to the Future, just like Star Trek. You know, movies of that day, man. I loved it. I was drawn to it. You know. Now I can talk about it and be cool about it. But please continue. I knew you were reading.
I don't know, like talking about movies. Like, it's a movie, though. Everyone watches movies, like whether they're obscure or not.
Listen, I don't.
I always love talking about obscure movies more than the mainstream movies, though.
Yeah, but this is why this is something I've been wanting to do, because I've lost count how many live streams about movies that you see or hear or watch, and they're always doing nothing but complaining about the shit. Okay, I don't care what decade it is, man. There's no such thing as a perfect movie, and now people are at that state of technology where they can stop and see, oh, well, they fucked up there. Oh, they could have done that different.
JJ, are you saying Krull is not the perfect movie?
No, it's not. Not by any means.
What wasn't perfect about this movie? The fucking fire horses. I know you're gonna say that.
The fucking horse scene, man. And you know what? And another thing that's kind of questionable to me, at the end when he's shooting flames from his fucking hand.
Okay, so this guy also has 3 powers, right? He ends up getting 3 powers. Force. First, he has his handsomeness, which is his first power. All right. So sorry. Jesus Christ. Wait, relax. I mean, I guess that could be considered a superpower, right?
You're trying to kill me over here, man. All right.
All right. His second power is the spinny blade, right? His spinny blade that takes about fucking 15 minutes to crack the love of his life out of the fucking prison. That's special weapon. That's special weapon. All right. That's not a great special weapon. All right. And his third power is the fucking eternal flame of love that comes shooting out of his hand at the end. Those are his powers. Those are his powers.
You can.
No, but it's more. It's more if like Ken and Ryu were a married couple, and they like held hands, and fucking shot multiple fireballs at people. Yeah, he's got those powers.
Yoga flame.
Am I right? Am I wrong? That's his basic superpowers, right?
Yeah, that's a superpower. Anybody can hold their hand up. Come on, parrot head. Damn, son. Debbie Does Dallas is pretty close.
With superpowers? He has superpowers?
I don't know. I never saw it. Oh.
All right. But anywho, JJ.
Damn, Mr. CCDD.
Yeah, it's a spinny blade. I don't know what JJ would know.
It's called a glaive.
There you
it's
go.
It's called the glaive. The glaive, yeah.
I call it the spinny blade.
The spinny blade, yeah. I would love to get my hands on one of them. I would frame that bitch and put it on my wall. All right. What else you got?
No, it's not. It's not. Bone. JJ's not saying it's. He's not saying that it's his favorite movie. Krull's in his favorite movie.
No, bro. I'm not making fun of it, dude. I love this movie. It's just, it's not a perfect
I'm not
movie.
Making
just
fun
like
of it either.
Yeah, and it's not a perfect movie, because it's 2021. This movie came out in 1983. Some of the special effects in that movie really does not stand up to the test of time.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And we also can make this argument. The sets blow any set out of the water these days.
Thank you. Yes. No, but hold on a second. No, here's something else. Comparatively speaking, and I'm pretty sure you could agree with it, even with the 15-minute spinny blade thing. The story progression moved at a great pace. It didn't drag.
No, it was
hardly. It did not drag. It kept moving. It was from point A to point B to point C, like damn near every other movie out there, but it moved. It didn't stall. It's like, oh, okay, let's talk to these people for 20 minutes. Oh, they only got about another 5 minutes journey. Then let's stay another half hour here and talk to these people. It didn't drag on.
No, it didn't. It moved. It moved pretty. In fact, all right. When he found the spinny blade, I was like, all right, we're only like, I'm gonna keep calling it that. Sorry. But when he found the spinny blade, it was only like 15 to 20 minutes in. I was like,
yeah.
It took you this short to find the special item, and
right.
And then the old guy does the shit I totally expected him to say is like, well, when can I use it? And the fucking guy tells him, in typical movie fashion, you'll know when. Like he says the same shit they do in all these movies. You'll know when.
Yeah, great storytelling. Serious? No, no, I'm not. I'm not talking that. I thought it was. It was a wonderful story. Like I said, it progressed very well. Um, you know, there was very few unnecessary stops in the movie, which you're seeing a lot of that nowadays. You know, the movie goes on and it's like you're stopping here, you go on, you stop here, and we're like, okay, why the fuck are we here at this point? You know, this movie kept moving, and I like that.
It did. Even
Yeah.
when we got to the stops, it didn't last too long.
No.
Oh
No.
wait, that guy crawling on the spider web took a long time. Him coming in and out of the.
It is a web. Okay, give him a break.
I know. Oh, and then we got that the giant clear spider.
Now, dude, come on. Even for that time, even though it was stop motion, that spider looked pretty good for its day.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna totally diss all the special effects.
No.
I always love anything back in the day compared to the CGI nonstop bullshit we have now.
Yeah, and it's also, and you can actually speak from this. I don't know if you're going to agree with me or not, but a movie with cheesy special effects, okay, seeing it for the first time, this 83.
Oh
That
yeah, I'm sure if you were a kid seeing this in the movies, your mind would have been fucking blown. Like
That's almost 40 years later, man. Almost 30 some odd years later, for the first time, dude. I was excited for you because yeah, I knew the shit was cheesy. All right, but I knew you were going to at least half-ass enjoy it. And you did.
But I like I was saying, like I always appreciate practical effects compared to.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll give an example here. Shit, I'm trying to remember this movie. I was watching on Netflix probably almost a decade ago. I think it was called I Am Number 4. I think that's what it was called. And a fucking lizard, a tiny ass lizard outside of the car was CGI.
Yeah.
You couldn't just get an actual lizard?
Well, little stuff like that. Those little types of things nowadays, that's typical. All right, we'll just put a spider here, put a lizard there. You know, try to make it as natural as possible.
But don't make it look like the fucking Geico lizard. At least do something decent.
Why did I know you were about to say that? Damn,
because it looked bad. It looked really bad. It looked really bad.
See, but when you watch Krull, going back to everything that they did to make this movie, going back and watching Krull, they actually made this movie. Okay.
The sets were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they actually made this movie.
I'll give them a 10 out of 10 for their sets.
Yes. Because everything you saw, everywhere you went, you know, when they stopped, except for that one scene with the horses when they're gathering them, that was in an actual valley somewhere. All the sets, man, were constructed in some form or fashion. The special effects that were used only as a need-to option. You know, if they could use practical effects, they did. And that's wonderful to know because, you know, that just shows, hey, they actually made this movie. They just didn't say, all right, we shot this. All right, y'all didn't just CGI in the rest. You know, that's bullshit to me.
So the part with the quicksand, you think that had to have been a set, right?
That was a set.
Yeah. What do you think they used as the quicksand?
Ain't no telling. And if you look at it close enough, if you could find a real clear
Maybe like
high def version,
coffee grindings or something.
if you could find a real good high def version of this movie, like on Blu-ray or something like that.
Oh yeah, they'll give you
I think you can make it out. To me, what it looks like colored, very small bits of styrofoam.
or like tobacco or something. It almost looked like maybe like someone
Like
opened
they took,
tobacco.
like they took these broke up, ground up parts, small parts of styrofoam or foam rubber or something like that, sprayed this shit all down and used it because that's what it looked like to me. Because it didn't look like quicksand, but
Well, they were moving it like they were definitely moving around in it like it was.
yes. This was something floating in a pool, and they were actually walking across. All right, and you can look and see what it is. They're walking through a lot of it to make it look like it's for real. It doesn't look like sand, but it does
It definitely
not
does
look like
not look like sand. It does not look like sand at all.
yeah. That's why I'm thinking it's something they use to cover the surface of some water, so they could perform this stunt. But I thought it was well done. It was believable to me.
There was a lot of stuff I thought that they did good.
Yeah.
And then there were times where I was like, oh, they ran out of budget.
Okay, this is funny. We're talking about Krull and they're talking about Limp Biscuit in the chat.
How the hell did Limp Bizkit come into? Oh, because Parrot had said a starfish with blades, and then they brought a chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. That's what it is.
Yeah. These motherfuckers are crazy. But anyway,
Right.
Oh man. Sorry.
Okay.
The fucking magician.
Which magician? The idiot.
The magician,
Fucking
man.
Idiot. The fucking idiot. The guy who was an idiot until the end, where he redeemed himself and turned into a tiger.
Yeah. You got to know, man. He made it that far. He was going to do something great.
You knew that, yes.
Yeah.
And he was being a fucking jackass the entire movie too. I mean, he turned himself into a goose. He kept turning
into a beagle puppy. A beagle pup. The dog.
Yeah.
And he got caught. He caught in the axes as a pig.
But also, like, wait, that kid was his nephew. There was some kid that ended up joining them that was his nephew or something.
No. The kid, I think his name was Pidge. I don't know. I can't remember. He stayed with the old guy in the green, the old blind guy in the green.
But he covered up for him when he turned into the dog. Remember, he didn't want to walk anymore, so he turned into the dog so the kid could carry him.
Well, but the kid did mention, if you had one wish, what would it be? And he said, I would like to have a puppy. He goes, one puppy? He was making a big fucking deal about it. But he eventually turned himself into a pup for the kid, which in turn, helped him because he didn't have to walk no more.
But the kid knew about it though, because the kid was like, "Where is he?" He's like, "Oh, he'll be back soon."
Yeah, he knew. Because when he goes behind the tree and turns back and comes out, he goes something about one pup. Yeah, it's like only one pup. It was crazy. But you had walked away briefly, man. You missed his entrance. his interest, man. They're in the woods where you come back, right? And they're sitting there. Him and Ynir are sitting there resting, and you see this fucking fireball just fly past him and land in the water. That's how he enters the scene, man. And he's in waist high water. He's talking about, oh, yeah. I'm drowning.
Yeah, when I came back, he was already on the floor, and he was still talking shit like he's the man.
Yeah. You missed his entrance, dude. It was hilarious. Hey, what's up, Danny?
What's talking about?
We're talking. Man, look at the title of the video, bro. We're doing a movie review of Krull. Slasher hadn't seen it before, and I figured, all right, we can watch it. And he come up with a suggestion. All right, we'll watch it. Then we'll live stream a review about it. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Krull, man, 1983.
By the way, how you doing, Comic Chat? And you want to know about the movie Krull? I'll tell you about the movie Krull. The planet Krull is invaded by an entity known as the Beast and his army of Slayers, who travel the galaxy in a mountain-like spaceship called the Black Fortress. In a ceremony involving the newlyweds exchanging a handful of flame, by the way, because the power of love.
Yeah.
Princess Colwyn and Princess Lissa? Is it Lissa? It's Lissa. All right, Princess Lissa, who's real hot, by the way.
Yeah.
She's 1983 hot.
Yeah.
Plan to marry and form an alliance between their rival kingdoms in the hope that their combined forces can defeat the Beast's army. The Slayers attack before the wedding ceremony is completed, killing the two kings, devastating both armies. Kidnapping the princess. Prince Colwood is found and nursed by...
Hold on, bro. Hold on. He said, Krull pisses me off. It pissed him off.
Why?
Yeah, he's like, he goes... Okay, it's okay, bro. Stop. I saw it.
Why did it piss you off? Krull was... I'd give it maybe 3 stars. Maybe 3. Why did it piss you off?
He said the weapon is a joke.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with them there. I'm not gonna fucking disagree with that shit because you know what I was saying the whole time. This thing is taking 15 minutes to free this woman.
Oh my god, this is funny.
It took 15 minutes to free her at the end. And then this fucking thing bounces around 4 times in the cave and fucking causes an avalanche. It just goes bing, 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 bing like a pinball. It's not even doing like a blade thing, cutting the fucking... Oh, spoilers. Sorry.
Damn. Spoilers.
Spoilers for this fucking 1983 movie.
Danny, man, check your DM if you're interested. Yeah, man. There are people out there who don't like that type of stuff or didn't like that movie. You know, it was a failure by box office standards.
Oh, wait, you want me to look it up?
I thought you already did.
Okay, wait. Guess the budget.
Probably 500,000.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You were low on that one, bro.
Well, it's 83. You know, movies didn't cost what it does now.
I know.
$1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million.
Oh, wait. Are you kidding me? No. Go into the tens. Go into the tens of millions.
Oh, that was an expensive movie for them back then. Nowadays, 10 million won't even get you a fucking 20-minute CGI.
All right. When it goes into 10s, 20s, 30s. 30s.
Dude, Chris Evans made no, excuse me. Not Chris Evans.
$30 million. 20. It says
Yeah, Darius has got me messed up. I'm wanting to say Harry Connick Jr. and that's not it. Tony Stark. Who the fuck played Tony Stark?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. made $40 million for Endgame. That's what he made. That was his pay. Chris Evans the same. $45 million, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I know it was 40 or a little over that. Okay.
Well, Disney
This is an entire movie. Okay.
Yeah.
For
Well,
one person's pay.
Disney wipes their ass with money. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got to get a breakdown, bro.
27 to 30 million. Oh.
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Comic Chat?
What's up, Mr.
How you doing?
Splasher? I ain't making no fuss about y'all.
Just talking about a movie we watched a little while ago. And from what you didn't like it?
This is the earliest form of clickbait. When you see that, what's the thing called? The clave, right? The clave.
The glaive. Yeah,
the glaive. Okay, we thinking this glaive is all powerful, like looks cool, man.
You see it twice. You see it 3 times.
It gets stuck in the demon, and he's trying to pull it out and get stick. All the while, he had the power. Him and the girl. He gave her water, and she gave him fire and shit. He uses the fire to damn destroy the beast. So why even bring the glaive in and make it look all cool? I remember
because that was
his third and power. Stuff.
It was his third power. That's
man.
Yeah, he had 3 powers, Danny. Number 1, he looked good.
Yeah, his handsomeness was his first power. So
yeah. The second one was what? The spinny blade.
His dashing good looks, spinny blade, and the power of love. The eternal flame of love that came through him and his wife.
Oh my God.
Am I wrong though with that description? Those are his powers, bro. All right, you want to say like Superman's power? Superman's power is flight, X-ray vision. Like you want to make the list? Yeah, that's that guy's list. It's 3 powers.
Okay. His first power was a joke because he only works on females. I don't give a shit how handsome you are. That shit ain't gonna work on me.
I don't know, man. His dash.
No.
Yeah, negative. His dash. He might be so dashing that he makes people switch teams. I don't know. Very dashing.
Nah. I don't care how dashing you are.
He was wearing his clown pants too. I also noticed he was wearing clown pants.
Yeah, those striped pants.
Fucking ringmaster pants.
The only thing was cool, man, was some damn magical flying Clydesdale horses.
No, what? Are you kidding me? That was awful. We were saying how shitty that was. Oh my God!
I didn't say the special effects was cool. I didn't say that was cool. Flying horses.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, because they were actual trained. Clydesdales. And I also noted this out too. If you ever noticed it in the movies, all these horses, their fur or their hair on their hooves is white. Okay, they painted them all black to make them look the way they did.
I've seen the Budweiser Clydesdales in real life. That's some big ass horses, bro.
Yeah, they are.
What's up, Darth Hester? How you doing?
Hey, Hester. How you doing, man? So, Danny, all in all, man, we were just talking a little bit about it. It's not something I was going to stream a long time for. What's your overall impression of the movie?
For the time, I was 13 when it came out. You said 83, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was 13 years old, young and impressionable. I liked it, but after I'm going back and looking at it now, they really hyped up that glaive, whatever you call it. They hyped that up because that's really what caught my attention. Like, man, that cool star thing, and they only use it a couple of times in the movie. I would have preferred to see that be I prefer to see that be the weapon that kill the beast versus that fire shit he got. I mean, It's okay. It's nothing I rewatch again.
That's
If it was to
all
come on
right.
TV now, I wouldn't watch it again. But
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
it's one of the movies. We saw it as a
Yeah,
kid. You know,
it's not. It's
great.
not a guilt.
And,
It's not a guilty pleasure. I won't watch it again.
oh, I will. I'll watch it again after this, man. Um, no, seriously. If on days that I ain't got nothing to do, I'll throw some dumb shit like this in and watch it, man. I love it.
Man, I like the old
Uh,
'80s movies, but this like a little. What's the one with Chuck Norris? Mission Impossible. Not Mission. Was it Mission?
yeah,
Missing in action.
Yeah, Missing in
missing
Action. Um,
he
Invasion
did Delta,
USA. All
the
those
first Delta
Delta
Force.
Force. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll watch that all day. I love that stuff.
I'm like that with Rambo 1 and 2.
Yeah, Rambo's good.
I could,
All right.
yeah, the
First,
first
first,
two Rambo.
First Blood was the best Rambo movie.
Yes,
I like the second one better.
yeah. I like the second one better, but he's absolutely right about First Blood, man. That I thought that was an absolutely brilliant story. Um, basically on how they treat vets today.
It was also the most realistic one. When you think about it, it really is the most realistic one.
I mean, some of those guys, man, they can take torture like he took, and camouflage. Man, I know a bunch of snipers out of the Marine Corps. Man, they go through some intensive training, bro. Some shit I couldn't do.
Yeah.
But of course, some of the other stuff is kind of sensationalized in Hollywood. But you got some badass suckers out there, man.
Was First Blood really I wouldn't say that was sensationalizing anything.
No, I'm
No,
talking about
I'd
no.
say that First Blood was just trying to make its own story and like you decide what yourself is gonna think about it. They weren't trying to make you think one way or another. They're like, here's the story of this thing. Were they
Yeah.
really trying? Do you really think they were trying to?
No. It's just to me, seeing it
I was
then.
talking about the second one, not the first one.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah. For me, First Blood. When I first saw it, I thought it was a great story. But then when I saw it later on as an adult, and several times after that, I've seen First Blood many times. To me, it's just a blatant way of saying, "Hey, this is how our country is treating our vets right now. Like they're no good, and they went out and fought for our country."
I like the last Rambo. A lot of people don't like it, but
I haven't even seen it. I stopped watching after 3.
man, he was cold, boy, when he came back home, boy. Shit,
Oh, the one of him versus the cartel, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, after I saw him take down a whole helicopter with one arrow, I stopped watching. After 3, I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Mm-mm.
I watch all of them. I don't think there's a Sylvester Stallone movie I haven't watched.
Oscar?
I watched that when he like the gangster. Yep.
Who was his daughter? Marissa Tomei? Was it Marissa Tomei that was his daughter?
I can't remember, but I know I've seen it at least once.
I've never seen it, so I can't tell you. But come on, Fletcher, what about one of his greats? One of his greats.
Or like a Hitman. They fought with those axes. What's the name of that movie?
I didn't see that either. I didn't even know him and Momoa did a film together.
Man,
what were you saying, JJ? One of Stallone's greats?
Yeah, man. What about you forgetting one of Stallone's greatest movies ever?
You talking about
Rocky
Demolition Man?
4?
No, dude. Death Race 2000, man. Come on.
Oh, God. Oh, what was he? Machine Gun Joe?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Man.
There was tits and bush all over the place.
Fuck yeah, that's what made that movie great. The driving sucked. We were like driving fucking real life versions of some speed racing.
Yeah, it was like speed racer cars, but with giant switchblades at the end of it.
Yep. Yep, machine guns, switchblades, rocket launchers, all kinds of got spears, and it's like, man, they're trying to kill people.
And they all had gimmicks too. Like a bunch of wrestlers. Like there was one Roman guy, there was one mobster guy. You know that one? Comic Chat?
The Death Race?
The Stallone Death Race.
Nah.
The what?
The Stallone? You don't know the Stallone Death Race? Oh.
Death Race 2000, man.
Yeah.
David Carradine was in it.
Yep.
Maybe if I saw it sounds familiar, but it's been so long.
You know what? Hester, you're right, man. I forgot about that.
Death.
He the function like Xena's chakram. Remember Xena's round? You ever watch Xena?
Not for more than 5 minutes.
Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah. She had this round frisbee looking thing, man. She used it similar to what I think he should have used the glaive for. An actual weapon.
That shit. I forgot what she called that thing.
You know who else used a weapon like that?
She called it, yeah. She called it
like that.
She called it her chakram.
Yeah, I remember that. Shit. She was almost, well, they tried to make it, but she was also was she on the same strength level as Hercules, female?
No. She was just a woman.
She was
playing woman. Yeah.
I thought she was at Amazon or something. Yeah, I thought
no. She used to lead an army, and she was efficient at her job, and she left, and then that's why she's called a warrior princess, because she'll kick your ass. But she wasn't. Hercules was a god.
But I know every time I tried to watch Hercules or Xena, I know it's not supposed to be the time I'm living in, and everyone is talking to each other like it's the time I'm living in.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't understand that whole thing.
That's why I liked Spartacus and Game of Thrones. How they talk to one another, how they converse with one another. It was like of the age. You know, not like, hey man, how you doing? You know, or what are you doing? You know, they actually talk. You know, thou shalt not. You know, you shall be. You know, not should not. You know, contractions and whatnot. But then again, I do have a buzz, so I am rambling on.
Right. JJ, I'll be back in a second.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, man, Danny, that shocks me, dude. I thought you of all people would have liked that movie.
Talking about Krull?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, bro. But I mean, I'm really disappointed in that weapon, man. I thought that weapon was gonna be like top 10 weapons you wanted. What you want? Shit, that wouldn't even make my top 100.
Well, me personally, you know what we normally talk about. We talk about progress or progression. You know, moving the story along. Krull did it well. There was very, very, very few, very slow spots in there. The story was always progressing. It didn't seem like a 2-hour movie to me. You know, like you watch some of these movies now, it's like you watch 2.5 hours of them, and you're like, God, is this shit ever going to end?
Yeah.
It had great progression in
it. I mean, I guess.
Well, it wasn't no 4-hour Snyder cut, that's for sure.
I love that. I love the 4-hour Snyder cut.
Yeah. I'm not dogging on it. You know, I don't care. 4 hours, 3 hours, I don't care. But you know, we talk about it all the time. We're going to be definitely talking about it tomorrow. You know, it's story progression. We're always complaining about it. The story's not moving fast enough. this movie actually did it. Because even Slasher was shocked, in the first 15, 20 minutes, man. He's already got the glaive in his hand. It seemed like it would have been something that would have taken longer to get to. But I had to tell him after that point. I was like, yeah, well, after this, now we're just trying to save the girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, that was another thing we had mentioned early on. They made an assload of sets for it. Damn near everything you see in that movie, they made. They actually made this movie. The visuals, I know some of it don't stand the test of time, but it was only used where needed, not as a necessity as we use it today. Everywhere you've seen them, they built, except for one scene when they're herding the horses. That was an actual alley. They built every scene you've seen, except for like the mountain ranges and stuff like that. They may even made them. Who knows? Like when the castle appears and reappears. But most of the landscaping was real. Everywhere they went, in the woods, in the mountains, when they were climbing up the side of the mountain, they all built that, man. When they still made movies, practical effects.
Yeah.
Or even as cheesy as Flash Gordon was, they still used practical effects. They still had sets.
Yeah.
That was super cheese fast, bro.
It was, but it's fun. It's a fun cheese.
I own that movie too.
Only thing was good about that movie was doggone soundtrack.
Yeah. Well, Queen did that, man. You couldn't expect anything but the best from that. That
is correct.
Queen was also like the go-to for soundtracks.
No, they orchestrate. Basically, we know Queen don't orchestrate nothing. They're rocking out, but they did the entire soundtrack for the movie.
Oh, I was saying they also did Highlander.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. They had a soundtrack for something else. I can't remember what it was. It was like them and Kenny Loggins were the two go-to guys.
Yeah.
Soundtracks at one point.
And Harold Faltermeyer, the dude that did Axel F.
Yeah.
What? Well, hello.
I had to unplug it and it had to be unplugged and put into a new port. Remember like that one time when I changed the setting, like the definition or whatever, and it was all dark, but like if I put my hands close, you could see it took an intense amount of light to be seen. It did that again.
Hey, so Morris here.
What, your camera?
Yes, and now it's working.
Okay.
Apparently it gets notional. Like I tried something weird. I turned the flashlight on. It went like this along the green screen, and it lit up the green screen. And what you see behind me just fine, but only where the flashlight was touching. I was like, I don't have that much light in here. But for some reason, it was just wonky. And so we reset the computer, and then we had to plug this into another USB, and it finally worked. I'm like, finally! Oh my god! Like that was the reason I got rid of it last time, because it was acting funky. And then the camera I got after that was terrible, and I'm like, I'll take my chances.
How you doing?
Anyway, hello everybody.
Howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. And how's our favorite comic man?
Holding there, man. Trying to live the dream. Living the dream.
Right.
So, Moira, did you see? Have you seen Krull? Yeah.
I don't think I have. Like, I can look at a preview real quick. Somebody's trying to slide through my DMs. Dude, I'm trying to run for governor. Don't be sliding up my DMs yet.
Moira was avoiding this movie like the plague.
Turn your volume down a little bit. I know you're trying to struggle to hear us as it is, but we got a serious echo.
Hold on.
A little bit more than normal.
I'm not sure if it's appropriate to hit up the DMs of someone who's trying to run for governor, my good sir.
Oh, so you're gonna answer a DM like that, but you gonna tell us who it is? That's wrong.
I'll tell you who it is, but somebody you know. It is someone named Waity, because it's like WATIE head, like buffalo head or something. Waity head.
Damn.
Anyway, but he's like, hey cutie, and I'm like, I'm not that cute, but thank you. How are you? He goes, I'm good. And you're right. You're beautiful. I'm like, I'm not sure it's this is what you heard. And he's like, my bad.
Yeah.
And we said, and he's like, I sent him upside down happy face, and he sent upside down sad. Like, he seems to be taking it well.
But
But I was like, he just added me, and he's part of I assume he's part of one of the libertarians, because like that's the friend in common they have is like the libertarian governor candidate and some of her people, and so I was like, oh, okay, another one, cool. And I was like, nah, bruh. I ain't here for that.
so
I'm here to try to save the world, motherfucker. I don't have time. I don't have time to be hit up like that.
sure you are. We'll just talk about that later.
All right. We could joke around about that with people I've known for a few years, not some guy that literally just friended me on Facebook 2 hours ago. Nah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Like, dude, no. 10 years ago, I might have considered it, but no.
No, but seriously, I know you was avoiding this movie like the plague. Have you ever seen it? Period. Or
I'm going to
just
look at a preview and see if I have. I might have to see a preview to kind of refresh the memory.
It's got a
I'll pop
spinny
my head.
blade.
it's got a spinny blade.
That narrowed it down. Because I think Friday the 13th 7 that he had that long one, that long thing that's supposed to cut branches and has saw in the end. So spinny thing don't mean shit. It's
Yeah.
Krull or Krull without the R.
Oh,
It's this. Hang on.
Krull.
I'll help her out. I'll help
It's
her out.
not-
Hang on. I'll help her out.
it's not
It's
the
this
R.
movie.
well, yeah. Someone was saying that the Kevin Sorbo movie was Krull, which was the comic you showed the other day. which you
Okay, so
thought was-
Krull, no R. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
this movie is Krull. The movie is Krull that we just watched. Krull. Straight
I
up
remember the
Krull.
Bronxness. Yes to the R or no?
Yes.
Krull.
All right. Don't keep saying it because you keep saying it in a way I don't understand. So simple yes
Alright.
or no.
More of a private chat, just in case you're unsure.
All right. Widescreen trailer. It's only a minute and 30 seconds. Not a lot.
Hey, JJ, I just wanted to jump in and support you, bro, but I got to bounce. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for your input because,
Okay.
like I said, you threw me off with it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Take care.
Mr.
I'll see you
Really
tomorrow.
fucked up the TARDIS.
Have a good
Catch
one,
you tomorrow.
Comic Chat.
All right,
Lots
Slasher.
of hugs.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Have a good one.
All right. The actor
All right,
looks super familiar. I think he's been in a few weird things.
And I mentioned that to Slasher not long after the movie started. Krull was the only movie I've ever seen this guy in that I can remember.
Then maybe I have seen bits of it.
Okay. Also, I can't ever remember.
Wow.
I
That
can't
guy looks
ever.
way young.
I can't ever remember seeing this movie, but there are certain parts where watching it, it's like, how the fuck did I see this part? It's like, I did.
Preview.
Yes, Liam Neeson is in this movie.
You're shitting me.
No, very young Liam Neeson. Yes.
Have to be. Good lord. You ever seen Harry Potter, the guy who turns into a rat and then turns into a person? He's in here much younger.
Wait, I thought it was the guy who was the giant.
Okay.
Robbie Coltrane.
No, I meant there. It only showed him for a couple of seconds in here. If somebody was arguing with.
All right, Moira, you know the Harry Potter movie. Robbie Coltrane is the giant, right? What's the
I honestly
giant?
don't know except for the three main characters. I actually even.
I'm trying to think of what
okay.
the.
Except for the three main characters, I'm not sure. I entirely know. Oh wait, Maggie something Maggie.
There's the
She's
giant.
been active for like 60 years.
There's the giant with the big ass beard.
I know.
And
Hagrid. Yep.
there you go. There you go. Robbie
I don't know his real
Coltrane.
name.
Robbie Coltrane, I think his name is.
I will take your word for it. I don't know.
Yeah, Jim Henry in the chat said the hero looked like Kenny Loggins.
A very young Kenny Loggins, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy. The hero of the movie, his name's Ken Marshall. I like I said, that's the only movie I've ever seen this guy in that I'm aware of.
IMDb.com will let you know otherwise. Hey,
didn't
Bone,
really
how are you?
What's up, Bone? Well, Bone's
I
been
don't-
with us for a few.
I don't think he looked like Kenny Loggins. I think he looked like he could have been fucking. Like I was saying, he looked like he could have been Benedict Cumberbatch's father or something.
I mean, we're talking about two different people in this because I thought the main character was the hero. Is he not?
The main
Yeah.
character. Yeah,
But
He
this is
looks like a younger man.
This is 83. I'm saying this guy looks like he was like his father or something.
because he thought it resembled Cumberbatch quite a bit.
Not to me, but
He's a bit Cumberbatchian.
Wow.
Cumberbatchish.
A tad Cumberbatchian.
Y'all are crazy. You know that?
Cumberbatchistic. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying.
Liam Neeson was in that, and Jim Carrey. Wow, I did
Okay.
not know that. That's
All right.
crazy.
I was telling JJ before the Deadpool, the very last Dirty Harry
Harry
movie.
film.
This had the most star-studded funeral you will see in a movie. All right. It's Jim Carrey's character's funeral, but it's before Jim Carrey is popular, right?
Well, yeah, because he dies.
And Guns N' Roses, Clint Eastwood, and Liam Neeson are attending the
What?
funeral.
Oh
They're
my god,
attending
that's
the funeral.
crazy. That's craziness.
Okay, this is weird. I didn't even know this. Well, Ken Marshall, that's the hero of the movie. His last entry was in 2003. He played on an episode of a show called The District.
But that much years difference, I might not even recognize him.
He played on the TV movie Shaka Zulu. He played on an episode. Wow, he played an episode in a series called Jack.
I haven't seen, my dad used to watch that show.
He was in a series it's called Silk Stockings.
Man, that is so 1992.
You're naming all these shows, and they're like, I remember these shows, and I never watched this.
I never watched Silk Stockings. I always remember being
I knew-
advertised
yeah.
on USA.
Exactly. They were shows I knew
Holy
of, but never
shit.
watched.
Slasher, I know you don't claim to be a big fan of it, but have you ever watched Deep Space Nine?
No, but I might know some people who were on it.
Any kind of Star Trek, everybody has had a cameo in there at some
No,
point.
no, no, no,
Almost
I
the
didn't-
entire cast of Cheaters has been on, like,
Yo, all right. There was a character in there was 7 seasons of it. I think through half the series. His name was Michael Eddington. Cisco, the captain, ended up going acting because he was part of a group called the Marquis.
James Avery?
James Avery was Captain Cisco. He was going after basically a defector, a Federation defector by the name of Michael Eddington. And he went several episodes trying to capture this guy because he was part of this group that the Federation were after called the Marquis. I did not know that this guy was Eddington. I know exactly who the character is. That's fucking crazy.
All right. See, for Star Trek is one of those shows where, like, I don't watch the shows, but I know who there's so many shows that I've never watched. I mean, I have watched
Really,
because my dad was into both Star Trek and Next Generation. My mom
dude,
just liked original Star Trek.
he played in an episode of The Commish. He played in an episode of Quantum Leap.
The Commish. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
Oh my god, dude.
He played in a couple of episodes of a show called Hunter.
Oh my god, that is so 1987. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is. It's
Wait,
actually
what?
not
Bruh, my dad
Which
used to
show?
watch that.
Wait,
I
which
was really
show?
impressed by the size of his glasses. I was like, bro.
Hunter.
Oh,
Hunter.
Hunter.
It's got like this dark-haired woman and this tall.
Yes, I
like-
know.
Okay.
Moira, we had a conversation where that was a show that both our sets of parents watched.
He
My mom
played
didn't really
on.
watch it so much as my dad, but yeah.
He played on an episode of Baywatch. He was in Krull. He was in a TV miniseries called Marco Polo. Yeah, man. But his last entry is in 2003. Wait, let me go back and see if he's even still alive. Yeah, he was born in 1950. Kenneth Marshall was born on June 27, 1950 in New York City, New York, USA. He's an actor. He gained international attention for playing the title role in the Italian-based historical TV series Marco Polo in 1982 with Burt Lancaster and Lee Moore.
Yes, Jim Henry. Fred Dyer.
He's more known from that than Krull.
Apparently so.
That's not hard to do. I've seen the previews and I already give it like a thumbs down.
It's Krull-tastic.
Drop him.
It's Krull-tacular. Hey, no. I was here.
Hold on. No, hold on. I got
Can't drop me. I'm here from the get-go. I watched this shit.
Yeah, he's here from the get-go. He's here for the lizard guys. Look at this shit. He played this guy. Michael Eddington.
Wait, that's him? Holy
Yes.
fuck. He did not age well.
No.
That was only 10 years later, right? Now he looks like John Malkovich. He looked like John Malkovich right there. That was fucking weird.
Hang on. Let me see when he was on Deep Space Nine. It was a while back.
I almost thought that was John Malkovich sitting in that chair.
Yeah. Between 94 and 97. Okay. Let's see. Let's start in 1994. All right. I need to use something real quick.
I am gonna get some coffee brewing.
Okay. Minus 1950. He was 44 in Deep Space Nine. In that picture I just showed, he was already 44 years old.
And that said 93, so that means, okay.
No, 94 to 97. So that was 3 years, man. He did that he was 47 in that last episode we played.
He didn't seem to age well.
No. That's why I was wondering if he was even still alive.
He ain't no John Stamos.
Because he would be in his 60s by now.
Shit, I'm gonna be dead in like 2 or 3 years, and John Stamos is still gonna be looking like 1988 John Stamos.
For real? You're right. It's going to be like fucking Keith Richards, man. A nuclear bomb's going to come down. It's going to be just him and John Stamos standing around looking around like, what now?
Well, I will say this about Keith Richards. He does always look his age.
Yeah.
He just refuses to die.
Who?
Keith Richards.
Dude, like every time a celebrity dies, like lightning strikes and he gets their power.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
But
John
anyway.
Stamos actually still looks like Full House John Stamos.
That's
Keith
impressive
Richards.
because that's been 30 years.
I mean,
And
Keith
Paul,
Richards.
can we address the fact that Paul Rudd is 50 and he still looks about?
Oh
the
yeah,
same
he's
age?
another one.
In Clueless,
Yeah.
he looks just about the same. He may have
He's
one or two
another
different crow's feet, and that is it. His age
He's
game is
another one.
amazing.
He found the found of youth.
Hi, Real Review. How are you?
Hey, Chris.
There's too many Chris's. I have to call him that.
Chris,
Hello, David Quintana, Truth Apocalypse.
if you're able, pop in for a moment.
Hi, Truth Apocalypse, and hello, David
Jim Henry.
Quintana. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize.
Yeah, Quintana.
I was making sure.
Yeah, I know. It was. It wasn't perfect, but, you know, it was good for the time.
Well, I mean, I've never heard him pronounce it, so, like, at least he knows I tried. He's probably like, silly American. Like, I'm sorry.
No, you look at it. You said it right. Quintana. Yeah. It's right there. See?
I don't know. Depending on where people are, certain words and letters are pronounced different. You don't even want to deal with. You don't want to deal with Gaelic because they're like their O's sound like V's. It's some fucked up shit, man. I'm telling you.
Well, I ain't got no teeth. I probably couldn't say it anyway.
Actually, it might help.
Or where a girl's name in Irish is spelled it's pronounced Siobhan, but there's not a goddamn V in the name.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me, least. And this is coming from someone who's Scottish and Irish. That shit is fucking difficult.
It's spelled like C.O. Bain, the way it's spelled. Like what we were going to the phonetic pronunciations the other day.
So Irish Potatoes told me his real name, the pronunciation, and showed me the spelling. They are not the same. Oh, I'm sorry. Potato Revin. I just call him Irish Potatoes. But
yeah, Revin.
Yeah, he told me his real name and then spelled it, and I'm like, no, that is against nature. No, even though technically that language has been around probably longer than ours, but still, no.
Anywho, Moira, you gotta watch Krull.
Cute.
Getting back to the original point of the stream.
Yeah, you gotta watch this. Yeah, you gotta talk about this.
Scroll time.
Come on, don't he look hot there?
Spinny blade. Look at this spinny blade.
Guess what she's doing, Slasher?
Oh.
Dude, I found a cute video. You don't leave me alone.
What's
I
in
found
her
a
hand?
cute video. The core.
What's in
Is
her
he
hand
referring
right
to
now?
band, which would have an S on it, the core for Irish, or is he talking about something else? The core.
I don't know.
Because the cores sound fabulous. They're an Irish band.
Oh, yeah, go on. Leave me breathless.
Yes.
Oh, they were hot.
I'll be back. I can get a drink.
JJ's like, oh man, I need a breather.
No, for real, man. This fucking weed is making me lose my voice. I need another drink.
Man, we need some smoother stuff or drink a little more. He says
JJ,
try
you're
Welsh. Try Welsh is even worse, or just as bad. If we're both at the starting line, like Gaelic and Welsh is just a shit show as far as trying to spell
JJ,
stuff.
do you remember those girls, the chorus? They were hot.
No,
Fuck
No.
yeah.
but give me a minute. I'll be back. Y'all, keep it going.
I think he'll put that on his driving list. All right, now I'm gonna have to find the "Go On, Leave Me Breathless" video and DM it to JJ because
Yeah, I was watching somebody's TikTok and they had a song playing in the background, and I was like, oh, I forgot I like that song.
they're not even the type of band They're not even the
I
type
might
of
have used
band
something if I had known that was a spider, but I fucked him up.
Did you just kill a spider with your keyboard?
No, my bare hand. That plastic sound you heard is there was a smaller monitor behind this TV, and he was crawling. Whack! Oh, let me let you up, baby. Welcome to the shit show.
What channel are we on?
Why is it a shit show?
Ours.
Oh,
All right, it's Sith Lord's stream, but he and I are sharing a StreamYards.
oh, okay.
So it's like, so I joked it's ours. So
What's up, Chris Knight? We were watching
Not much.
Krull.
I'm a StreamYard
Yes,
roommate.
I know.
We were doing a Krull review.
Huh?
So what's your opinion on the movie Krull?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Trying to remember, that was 1983.
Yep.
Sometimes
Yeah,
we remember things more fondly than they actually were.
Well, I mean,
I'm
this is the first-
teasing. I'm just giving some shit, okay?
Moira, this is the first time I watched this movie. First time I ever watched it. Never saw it before.
Well, I've seen your taste in movies, sweetie.
it's
I've
kind
seen
of
your
got
taste
like
in
a
movies too, Moira.
Hey, silent movies are
I
fucking
think that-
classic.
No. Moira, you made me watch that stupid ass fucking Brian Austin Green fake ass sci-fi channel horror movie one time.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, you are. It was.
Brian Austin Green was in something sci-fi?
All right. It was when you started doing watch parties, and we watched. It was this fucking movie with Brian Austin Green and the hot girl
See-
from American Beauty. It was bad.
I don't recall, dude. You're gonna have to like remind me.
All right, so
You see,
Like pictures or
I'll
didn't happen.
I'll give you that excuse that you don't remember.
I really don't.
Good. I do. It was bad. Anyway, sorry.
Usually I have fantastic taste in movies.
No, you don't.
Excuse you?
the thing about Krull is it reminds me of Conan the Barbarian mixed with sci-fi.
And less
Alright.
muscle.
It's like He-Man. How He-Man was sci-fi / not the movie He-Man.
No,
The character
no,
He-Man.
no. I know. I just the way that it's portrayed, the way that it's played out, it feels more like Conan because it's got this. I don't know. But I loved the movie. I remember it's one of the movies my mom used to watch. I mean, looking back on it now, it surprises me she even liked it. But she used to watch that movie, and you know, when you're a kid, you watch what your mom watches or your dad watches, and so
Right.
you know, and so I grew up with this movie, and you know, I don't know, I'm fond of the movie. I mean, it definitely hasn't aged well per se.
No.
But
And I didn't even, but mind you, I also didn't even see it when I was younger, but I could see it didn't age well.
yeah, I mean, but the you know what's funny is I've always said that Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy was taken from the main character of this movie. He looks kind of like that. It's like they did his hair kind of
Oh yeah.
updated, but he looks like Star-Lord. I'm trying to remember what his name was.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Well, no, not Chris Pratt. The guy who I think it's Ken Marshall. I had to look this up. Look up here.
All right, wait.
Yeah, that's him.
David Quintana. What was it? Was the New Adventures of He-Man where they they tried to make He-Man more spacey than medievally, and they gave him like a
Didn't
lightsaber.
really give that thing a timeline, I don't think.
No, I was talking about like toys and they only made one He-Man movie.
Thank goodness.
Okay. David Quintana, yes. All right, I'm right. Okay, I had Like, yeah, they gave He-Man a lightsaber. They basically gave He-Man a lightsaber.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm gonna screw with you guys here doing this, but why not?
No. Okay.
Give me a second here.
All right, so JJ's not back yet, but I just sent him the chorus video. He's probably gonna fucking faint
All
when he
right,
looks
here,
like these girls.
here you go. I'm telling
Nice
you,
looking Irish girls.
Moira, share
Yeah.
that screen.
Oh, yes, dear. Wait. Oh, okay, wrong one.
When I first saw Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh my
This-
god.
this is what I saw. I was like, holy crap! They took him
It's-
right
it's very-
from this movie.
Okay, wait.
Alright, if they
Okay.
gave him less 80s hair, I could see it.
Yes,
Oh, wait,
it's
wait,
an
wait.
updated hairstyle. But if you were to like,
Wait. Chris,
What?
look up Ryan Gosling in
Everybody knows what
Drive.
Ryan Gosling looks
In
like.
Drive,
him.
in Drive, the movie
we got
Drive.
him.
Okay, I didn't see that, I don't think.
Just look up a picture of him and
Okay.
compare it to that Chris Pratt one.
Maybe
What's up, Chris?
not much.
I just found out something not long before you came into the chat. I know you've seen Deep Space Nine, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the character of Michael Eddington? The one that Cisco was after? He was in the Marquee?
Yeah.
That's Ken Marshall. That's the hero of Krull.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, here,
You see what I'm talking about, though, Chris?
kind of. I was gonna. I wanted JJ to see this because
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
what I told them is that when I first saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought, oh shit, they literally took the Ken Marshall's character and made Star-Lord that. Share that again.
That would be a good comparison.
Share it. See, I mean, it's so crazy.
True.
I mean, and it's a very similar-esque type thing. But like I said,
And,
I always
by the color, and by the color, that looks like it looks like it's coming from Dune. By his
kind
color.
of, but that's actually from Krull. But
No, I'm talking about
Oh.
not
yeah.
Marshall, the other guy.
Mhm. But
It's beer 30.
what I was saying about Krull, is that it always reminded me of Conan the Barbarian, but sci-fi.
I heard everything you said. I was
Oh, okay. I
was
sure
listening, but-
where you were.
yeah, the way me and Slasher had described it earlier is medieval sci-fi.
Yeah,
Very, very light on the sci-fi. It was very late, but it was still there.
Yeah, but that was because it was It was 83, and if
Yeah,
you weren't Lucasfilm, you weren't doing sci-fi. I mean,
Right. Yeah, in '83,
Lucasfilm-
man. That's when Return of the Jedi came out. That was like
Yeah.
cream of the crop sci-fi right there.
yeah, but that's all he did. I mean, that was
Yeah.
what he created Industrial Light and Magic to do those things. So my son got one of the Oculus things, right?
Right.
And I can hook it up to my computer and watch movies, and it feels like you're in a fucking movie theater, dude.
For real?
Fucking nuts, dude. I watched the crawl of my Star Wars, the unedited ones, and I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. It was like, dude, you don't understand. It's like,
Ethan bought an Oculus?
yes.
Oh, wow. I'm jealous. Now you can play Vader Immortal now, man. I'm jealous, bro. You just showing off now. Look at you.
Not mine. I might have to get one though because God knows.
The things ain't cheap, bro.
It's not, that one's not bad. That's like the cheapest of them, or is that the cheapest?
Oh, by the way, JJ, I sent
oh.
you the. I
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
The hot
that.
Irish girl band.
Thank you.
Which one is it?
The chorus.
Of course. I'll put it in the private chat. Hold on.
Sounds familiar.
I'll let you have fun with it, Chris.
Oh joy.
Oh, I don't
What
want
is
to know
that?
what that means.
Chris knows what that means.
Where's the rest of it? There, okay. Oh yeah, no, I know them. Yes.
Hi, Ethan. No,
Yeah.
I know
of
you
course.
missed calling him that.
They had like 2 or 3 hits back in the day.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of.
Yeah,
Never?
they were like
Huh.
a 2 or. Yeah, they were actually not a one. They were like a 2 or 3 hit wonder. Yeah.
Yeah, they were 90s, early 2000s, something like that. They were
Spilling-
like on the
spilling into that era.
refreshments.
It was kind of like spilling into that era.
Yeah, they I don't know. They're like so many. I don't know. You got 80s and 90s bands, and at 80s and 90s bands, you either were a band that everybody remembers, or you were just that one of those bands that sounded like all the other bands.
Exactly.
They fell into one of those bands that sounded like all the other bands. And unless you were like Enigma, Enya, Deep Forest, Mood Food, like a bunch of the new age type things.
Oh God,
kind of
Enya. Oh my God.
Hey, that's
in
some
the
good
early
music
90s.
right there. That is, if you're gonna trip, that is.
Oh, I love
Enigma.
that. No, I love that music.
Enigma.
I still love the
Enigma,
music.
that's it. Enigma. Wait, what was
Enigma was the first CD I think I ever bought.
was Enigma? Sa Debois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that. Okay.
Yeah.
Your rendition of that is terrible.
Okay.
So-
I'm not trying to make it sound musical.
No,
I'm
but
making
we'd like
fun
to
of
be able to actually understand.
Then
Chris,
listen to it.
Are you open to
I'm
talk?
making fun of it.
Are you open to
What?
talk shop for a moment?
Sure.
Have you talked to Han yet?
No. About.
Okay. There's a distinct possibility that if it's going to go on, you might have to run Dropbox tomorrow night.
Okay. Yeah, he hasn't messaged me or anything.
He said he was. I think I'm kind of overstepping my bounds because he was on with me and Slash were watching the movie, and he said, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going to be happening tomorrow. It being Father's Day." He said he's going to ask you tomorrow if you would mind running Jackbox.
Fine. Is he going to go spend time with his dad?
I think he mentioned something about that. Yeah.
I have no issues with it.
Okay. He said he didn't know if he felt like it or not, but he may come and hang out. But he didn't think he was going to be able to run the stream. But even him hanging out is 50-50 right now.
That's fine. It's whatever.
Okay. I'm just letting you know so you can set it up and do whatever. Maybe bring the wheel out of retirement. You know.
Hold on just a second.
He's playing with something. Watch out.
Okay. So, Jesus
Turn
Christ.
the camera off before that.
This totally detracted from the Krull talk, bro.
I know. Thank future Governor Moira for that. She's happy about that shit. She knew what she was
is. She is.
I need to design a different sticker.
doing. But
Make
alright.
one with the spinny blade.
Yeah. Now, last but not least, I know you mentioned it a few times. All right, Slasher, why don't you just go ahead and tell everybody what you didn't like about the movie? Like you seriously hate it. You know, you said you really liked it. Half of
No,
it.
I didn't hate it. It was kind of the last third of the movie.
Last act.
Not even half. It was the last third of it.
Okay. All right. And
The fire horses. The fucking fire horses.
yeah, dude, them horses, man. That,
And even
you
you
know,
could agree with that. And even you can agree with that.
yeah. Because movies that old, there's a lot of them that the visual effects, and I said this earlier. You know, they just don't stand up the test of time.
No,
You know,
that's
Danny was in here a little bit ago. He said the same thing. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I love the movie, but is it a perfect movie? No. It's just above a guilty pleasure for me. You know.
yeah.
Really,
Sorry.
go ahead, Chris.
I was just gonna say that the why is that username unavailable?
Is it truly a perfect movie, though?
No,
I mean, I know we all have our own objective opinions, but no
no.
one's ever going
There's,
to 100% agree on a movie.
there's no such thing as perfect entertainment. There's always screw ups somewhere. A lot of them we don't see, but there's no such thing as there's no such thing as perfect entertainment.
Almost never.
Well,
Actually, yeah, you're right. No, yeah.
the like I was gonna say, the only reason why you can look back on this, and I think Ali, Ali Sanguis, one of
Yes.
her questions on the Rumble this past week, if it had gotten picked, was name a movie, a movie that's perfect. That doesn't mean it's the greatest movie ever. It just means it did what it was supposed to do. It did everything it was designed to do. This movie does fall in that category.
I have one movie, and that's Shawshank Redemption.
I have a movie.
That's true.
I have a movie in mind, and yeah, I'll be biased. I'll be biased if I say it.
Go ahead.
Fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
First fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
Everything that movie was trying to do, the very first RoboCop hit all its fucking marks.
Now, also another thing that we talk about a lot, Chris. I want your opinion on it. I know it's been a while since you've seen the movie, but you have seen it. Beginning to end. All right. The pacing of the movie, the story progressed rather quickly.
Yeah.
You didn't hang around in one spot very long.
No.
You know, everybody's talking about story progression. This movie had it. It didn't feel like a 2-hour movie to me.
That's the thing.
No, it didn't.
That's one of the reasons why I say it is a perfect movie for what it was at the time. The only reason why you can say it's not a perfect movie now is you look back on it with today's eyes. And
You know what I'll say? I'll say another
I've
one.
said this
Predator.
a lot, though.
First
I've
Predator
said
movie.
this a lot
Perfect.
about. You take it with think about it on we talk about SJW stuff and all that. That's because SJWs and feminists and other things like that, they look at
What's up, Austinator?
things, they look at things that with today's eyes that are 30 years ago. And it's like, you can't do that. You have to understand, was slavery a bad thing? Yes, but you can't go and say George Washington and Thomas Jefferson were bad people. That was the norm. It was an established thing. So when we look at that and we talk about those things 200 years ago, we're looking at it from today's eyes. And so when you look at this movie, it's hard to look past that it didn't age. But when you look at it and say, okay, for 1983, the fact that they didn't have Industrial Light and Magic working with them, did this movie do everything that it was designed to do? It's entertaining. It's not bogged down at any time. And the story is just enough to keep you interested. And it's just different enough from other movies that are kind of similar. Like I said, it's a sci-fi Conan. It's kind of like Conan, but at the same time, it's not. And so it has just enough differences. It does everything that it should do as a movie.
It
And-
was kind of more like Conan the Destroyer, like how he had to get the ragtag band of people to travel with him,
Yeah.
and Conan the Destroyer.
And actually, y'all are talking about giving your own. You're saying Conan. You're both saying Conan, so to speak. To me, I saw it as, since I've seen it recently, as sci-fi mixed with, say, Game of Thrones.
I'm
Because
not
in the
a
beginning-
I
I know that,
watched
but
one Game of Thrones episode.
the movie starts out. Hey, you got this prince and princess that have to get married. It's like it sounds like a Game of Thrones. Everybody's getting married in fucking Game of Thrones, and this is what was going on here. They had to get married in order to grow their army and fight a battle, and same general idea. I'm not saying it was like that, but it's the same general idea.
I mean, I like the movie. I like the movie, and I would actually watch it.
You'd watch
I'd
it
actually
again?
watch it again. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'd say that.
Cool.
I'd say that.
Hey, dude, I get free
I'd
Amazon
say
Prime.
it has rewatchability. I would actually say that.
I just saw that I get free Amazon Prime Gaming.
What?
Yeah, I have Amazon Prime, so I have to check that out because on Twitch, that's interesting. I just got my Twitch back up.
Oh yeah, and I'm also
That's it.
streaming on Twitch right now. I forgot to put that in the fucking tweet. But that's
I don't
okay.
even know what my Twitch name is. I don't. I'm like, I have no clue. Hold on, I gotta see.
Well, if you went in from your Xbox, it would be your gamer tag, because that's what mine is.
No, I set it up a long time ago for the channel, but I had to look and see where's my settings on the damn thing. Right here. Hold on. About.
But
Uh,
all right, the last part of this we're going to talk about is real brief. This is how we normally end our roundtables. Give me your grade for the movie Slasher.
I'm the co-host, right?
Yeah.
So I should go before I like right before you. Everyone else got to give their opinion.
No, dude, I'm just going in order. Dude. I'm just going in order. It ain't who the fuck you are. It's where you're at.
I will give it if I have to grade it on a scale from 1 to 100.
No,
Scale
no,
1
letter,
to 10. Let's keep it simple.
letter,
No, 1 to
a letter.
a letter.
Yeah.
Would have been a solid B until that last like 35 minutes. So I'll give it a B minus.
Okay. All right. Chris, from your memory.
B+. I like this movie. It's it's almost like a guilty pleasure. It's on borderline because it's not one. It's not one that I go to, but
Mhm.
if I'm scrolling through the thousands of movies and shit I have, or if I'm going through my VHS, it's like, ooh, yeah,
Mhm.
and I kind of just put it on, and I still don't have to pay attention to it,
Mhm.
but it's got enough to keep me interested. So.
You know what? I am the same exact way with Transformers the movie, the animated one.
Hmm.
I've still got it on VHS, and every time I see it, I'm like, ooh. It's something I haven't seen in a while. Also, Moro, you want to attempt to give a grade on this?
Yeah.
The preview looked terrible. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you want to give it an F, that's your choice. But, I just figured I'd ask from what you've seen.
The preview looked cheesy.
Well, it was made in '83. The cheesy was the king back then.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, but yes.
Because you're gonna, if we're still agreeing on it, you're gonna love our next movie. Yeah, I'd have to go with a strong B plus on it. You know, it was like I said, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. You know, I liked it.
So we're on the B's.
Yeah, except for Mora.
Hi, Austinator.
Um,
I don't know if he said hi to me or not. So.
he I would definitely watch this. I know I'd watch this movie, you know, in my lifetime.
I'd watch it again.
In my lifetime, probably 10 more times, maybe. You know, I like this movie. Really, I do.
It's along the lines of Beastmaster. Beastmaster is cheesy fun. Beastmaster
you know what?
is so
that
cheesy,
is a very
but
good.
I like watching that movie.
That is a very good comparison. I like Beastmaster or Ice Pirates.
Yes.
God damn! Everyone keeps telling me. Someone told me about this fucking movie last year, and I forgot about it.
That was me.
There you go.
You should
there
watch
you go.
it. Good movie.
I own that one too.
JJ, so we have
in
an
the
upcoming
private chat.
movie.
JJ, put your Twitch handle in the private chat, please. JJ, I put mine in there.
JJ, so Ice Pirates, that will be an upcoming movie, right?
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you changed your mind on what we're doing next, son?
No, next week is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah, the original Ninja Turtles, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
my mercy. Everybody get the pizza ready, bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
Cowabunga, dudes!
You want to talk about a perfect movie? That's a perfect movie.
All right, check it out, Chris. If you're
It's
interested,
so long since I watched it, I want to see it again.
Chris,
I haven't
Chris.
seen it forever.
So if you're interested, right now, the only way that you could possibly do it and hang out to it. Again, next Saturday night, what we're going to do is get together around 7:30 and watch the movie, and then go live and talk about it.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to work this.
All right.
The original Ninja Turtles movie, 1991.
90.
90. Is it 90? Okay, my bad.
90. Hey, I saw that movie opening night. I have a lot to talk about. I saw that movie opening night as a little kid. I have a lot to talk about. I won't get into it right now.
Oh, let me see something real quick before we even go any further.
I went to go see it for my 13th birthday.
Where the fuck
And
is
it came out 15 days after my 13th birthday. 13. And I was a Mutant Ninja Turtle freak all the way around with everything. Wasn't even
fucking
funny.
kid around my age was. Every single kid around my age was.
Twitch.
Damn it.
Twitch.
How old are you, Chris?
Old enough to know better to fucking.
All right, you're in your 40s. You're in your 40s.
Another sticker.
Perhaps.
How many 40s are you older than me? I'm 42, Chris.
Well,
I'm
obviously, I mean, I'm not going to just stick
I'm
it
a
on
few
like,
older than you.
browbeat them and then put it on.
Not too much,
Right.
though. Still in the forest, right?
All right.
Young
Well,
Sam Rockwell.
like I
love
said,
Sam
I
Rockwell.
watched it. I went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for my 13th birthday.
Oh, I about to say your third birthday. I was like, oh.
Third birthday, yeah. Hey, let's watch Boogie Nights. No, let's watch
Yeah,
Beverly
there
Hills
we go.
Cop, man.
No,
Who's
right there,
HBO
dude.
Max? Is this yours?
Yeah, this is me.
Oh.
Right here, man. I got 1 and 2.
Well, I've got
The
all of
origi-
them.
The original Red Dawn.
All right, the
Yeah.
original Red Dawn. I don't want to see the remake. I kind of don't want to see.
You
the
know,
remake.
I hear some people tell me that they think that the remake is better, and I'm like, no.
All right.
The 89 Batman. You know, with
Yeah,
Michael
no.
Keaton.
Okay. Are you all right, JJ? You're just adding
I
another
have
movie to
Twitch
the list
now.
because JJ.
No, bro.
Batman
Hey, what-
1989. No. Batman 1989. I won't even have to watch that alongside with you because I know that movie back and fucking forth.
I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah,
That
I've
is
seen it.
why-
I used to watch it a lot. Yeah.
That is on my list of favorite movies. That's in my
That's
top
cool.
5.
Whatever, dude.
My
Whatever,
top
dude.
five.
You know, that's something we're
in my
gonna
top
do.
five.
We're gonna talk about an hour to two on
Yeah,
each
yeah.
movie that we watch, and
Yeah.
give everybody a sneak peek for the next movie. Is going to be what? Ninja Turtles.
Next movie is Ninja Turtles, 1990.
Okay. Yep. The very first one. And Chris, if you want in on it, like I said, about 7:30, 8ish, whatever, Saturday night.
You would do that to me, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
You know, if you're watching the Mutant Ninja Turtles, I have to.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You have a choice.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be no.
don't.
Hey, you say it like you would be coming to me about any.
He's
first
getting
6
drawn
hours.
into the siren call of Ninja Turtles 1990.
No.
That's what he's
No,
saying.
It is literally. Listen, that is like a triple dog dare. You cannot not do it.
Well, that would be like Chris coming to me and say, "Hey, man, we're going to be watching some Star Wars. You want to come watch it and talk about it?" You know, he thinks that I couldn't say no to that, but you know, I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm good. Go ahead."
See, that's the problem. That makes you not a fan.
I am a fan. It's just you can only talk so much about this shit, for real.
Right? No shit. man.
But when I do the watch party for the original trilogy, not edited,
Yeah, I
or
know.
unedited,
The despecialized version.
you're going to be there.
Yeah, I know. That shit was.
You don't have
awesome.
a choice.
What?
You heard me.
Wow, y'all heard it right here, guys. I don't have a choice. Thank you.
That's always a choice.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off.
Well, before you do, Chris, I was about to go ahead and to wrap it up. We've been going about almost 2 hours. Go ahead and pip your shit out, man. Tell them where they can find you.
Okay, I got a lot of shit going on now. Real Review 3000. We're on Odyssey. We're on Twitch. We are on YouTube. We are
Everywhere
on
but TikTok.
BitChute. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Chaos Central, Instagram, Twitter. We have a Facebook. I'm just trying to figure out how to separate it from everything else. I'm going to have Twitch open for Chaos Central before long. We got Chaos Central on Odyssey, on YouTube. We have chaoscentral.com. Check that out. We're going to be revamping the website here before long. We got lots of stuff. Tomorrow night, JJ and I both have a roundtable on Chaos Central's YouTube channel. That will be mine first at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the Loki roundtable, and then at 8:30, right? 8:30 Eastern Standard. Yeah, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time will be JJ's The Bad Batch roundtable, and then tomorrow night, as far as we know, will be Jackbox Game Night over on Hanstar's channel, which will probably have me and JJ, and we will find out. Maybe has Han. I don't know yet. But we'll be doing that. Sundays is a crazy day. Other than that, that's about it right now.
Awesome. I have one new friend.
Mm-hmm. You what?
Wait, what? You have one new friend? What? What did you say?
You lie. No, I'm sitting here looking on Twitch and it said, "Oh, I have one new friend request." I'm like, "Who the fuck?
Oh.
Friend request me?" You lie.
I sent it to you. Oh, that okay.
Yeah, I followed you on Twitch.
All right, cool. I have one follower now. Yay! I have to edit the channel and everything.
Oh my god, I got a whole 7 or 8.
I streamed like once on Twitch, and I'm just like,
well,
right,
if I can get my Twitch numbers growing, you know, it's just more viewers, you know. And Chris,
it is.
I'm jumping off.
I'll see you tomorrow. Take
Have
care.
a good one, Chris.
Take it easy, guys, boy.
Nice talking to you.
Come by and visit more often.
I will try. Anytime you're
There
going
is
live,
no try. There is do or don't.
Oh hell.
send me a reminder. DM me reminders every time.
Oh
Actually,
my
you know what?
god, someone DM me to remind him. Damn it. I need an
Hold on.
assistant. I need
Oh,
Let me
post-it
do
notes.
this.
I need post-it notes.
Hold on. I know how to do this.
Okay.
That's
Message Mora every day at 5 o'clock to see if she plans on streaming. No, 7.
Damn.
I don't usually stream earlier than that, and I never know for sure until about 20 to 30 minutes beforehand. And I'm like, surprise, motherfucker.
there. I switched the alerts to all.
That may or may not help, but we can see.
It helps for me, believe it or not.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah, YouTube is going to YouTube.
Dude, like I said, everybody I've got a notification for, I get it.
Have a good night, guys.
I have a good night, Chris.
How we going, Chris?
And David and Austinator.
Yep. I want to thank everybody that came on. Danny, Chris,
Yes.
Moira.
Hang on, wait 1 second, JJ. I had
Wait, you want
this
to pick? You got to pick your shit? Go ahead.
no. I had this thing standing up the whole time. Right? Remember, I had this.
What the questions?
Nobody can read this shit.
Oh, just a few things to
Please,
put
go right ahead. You can
Everybody
read
come
it.
back. The show's not over.
right. You can see it now, right, JJ? You see it. You shared it and everything, right?
I'm looking at it, man. What do you want me to do? Wipe my ass with it? What?
This
Dang,
motion
bro,
picture
that
was
seemed
one of the
unnecessary.
most expensively produced of its time. That's the
Yeah,
very first fucking thing it says here.
Yeah, and see, and we already talked about this. I think before we. Wait a minute, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, you told me to have this saving up the whole time.
Yeah, man. Hey. It wasn't sitting backstage. You wasn't sharing it, so I forgot about it.
Notable for featuring early screen appearances of Liam Neeson and Robbie Coltrane.
Yep.
Oh my god. So this guy who went into my DMs like 3 minutes ago, he posted on Facebook going, where are my gorgeous 40, charming 40 and up single cougars? And I'm like, this motherfucker is shopping. He's casting that net wide and seeing what he gets.
Moira, I think I have to wrap this up with the facts. I'm sorry.
No, I just thought it was funny. I wanted to share that.
16 Clydesdale horses trained for months in order to play the fire mare.
Yep.
The terrible fire mare.
The fucking horses.
23 movie sets were constructed for filming. Let's see. What other things are worth seeing?
Anything in there about that damn glaive?
Oh wait, let's see. Wait, all right. The Widow of the Web's aging makeup had 23 elements to apply on the actor's face, head, and body. You know, the Widow of the Web. Fucking. In the original screenplay, Coldman saved Year from the spider in the Widow of the Web's cave by killing it with a glaive, but it was cut from the movie. Okay, there's one. You know what? The glaive would have been perfect. Now that I'm reading this, the glaive would have been perfect to kill that fucking thing.
Yeah. But I guess that would have been considered as wasting his power.
Whatever.
Because that's what Ymir told him. He goes, don't waste your power, basically.
Okay, here's what you were telling me about before we watched the movie. Several games were developed and released as a promotional tie-in, including 2 Parker Brothers games, a card game, and a board game. Home game was developed for the Atari 52 Super System. Because of low sales, it was changed to Atari 2600. An arcade game. Okay, that's the game you said you knew, right?
Yeah.
The arcade one. All right, the glaive. Did you see Ready Player One? Someone tried to show me this and I couldn't get through it.
I haven't seen it.
I've
seen the trailer for it. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it, and then even though it's got a lot of cool throwbacks in this movie,
it's just kind of doing it for that sake, though. It's
Yeah,
just kind of doing like, hey, remember this. Anyway, it turns up in the final battle sequence of Ready Player One. I'll scroll through, see if I
have a good night, bro.
glaive.
Yeah.
Good night, Bones. No, nothing else says anything about the glaive. Fuck it.
One of the most overhyped weapons ever. And
It really is. It really is.
Because look, man, you know this right here, this motherfucker right here. You look on the movie cover. That's one of the first things you see is that fucking glaive. Like, oh, hey, this is some badass piece of equipment.
He's actually the whole movie, right? No, he's not. He gets it so early too. He gets it so fucking early.
Yeah, he was a pimp. That's why. Oh, wait a minute. No, not that. Sorry. Well, yeah, he got that too, man. First 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the movie, man. He's already kissing on the woman.
He's a handsome motherfucker.
That was one of his powers. Power number one, he was handsome.
Anywho, thanks, JJ.
I appreciate it, Slasher. Yeah, man, we're going to do this again.
Definitely looking forward to.
And if you want to keep it,
Turtles.
if you want to keep it here on Saturday nights, we will. Like I said, I haven't found a home for it yet, but if you want to keep doing it on Saturday night,
It's your call.
great. Well, it's a great place to be because I ain't busy on Saturday.
It's your call.
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is my busiest days as far as actual streams I got to do. So we can do this anytime in between them. But if you wanted to keep it on Saturday, that's fine. You know, it don't matter to me.
Like I said, it's always up to you, man.
No, all right.
If this was my channel, I'd make the decision. It's your channel.
Well, I understand that and I appreciate that, but also at the same time, whatever's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Well, like you said, you didn't know if you were gonna do this weekly or off weekly.
Weekly, yeah.
But it's fun though, man. I like this shit.
You already want to see the Ninja Turtles, so I'm thinking another one coming up real soon. So, you know, instead of waiting on it. Oh man, something in my eye. Yeah, but you know, like we already got the next movie, and actually, I love the Ninja Turtles. So yeah, we could do that Wednesday night if you wanted to, but you know that's what I'm saying. We can find
Wednesday's cool. Wednesdays, okay, bro.
You're not helping me, bro. You're not helping. Let me see if I can get a little bit more simple for you, my friend.
You said the day though.
Pick the fucking night we're doing this shit, and we'll stay there. There we go. Is that better?
Nah.
Okay.
No, you said Wednesday. You said Wednesday's fine. You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta do. We gotta do these test runs before you can find what time.
Yeah, but if Chris wants to watch the Turtles with us, hey, if Chris wants to watch the Turtles with us, it has to be on Saturday night because he's off on Sunday.
Well, if anyone wants to watch the movie, people didn't watch the movie with us. This movie right now, people didn't watch the movie with us.
Han did. He come and watched the last half of it with us.
That's true. Well, all right. We did watch the last half of the movie.
Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. You know, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna do it again. This was episode 1 of something, a new idea that will most likely progress somewhere along the way. random movie review. I got to get used to saying that. Tonight we did Krull. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself in the chat. Even though y'all were talking about Limp Biscuit earlier. I want to thank everybody that came into the chat. Slasher, thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Moira, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for getting me in on this idea.
Yeah, bro.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem, man. No problem. And where's it at? Ladies and gentlemen.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming up next, folks.
Yep. And with that being said, everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night, Gracie.
Now buckle this. Ludicrous speed. Go!